5:30, we have some special guests here. A couple winners from the first ever East Side Excellence Awards. The winners were announced at a breakfast gala this morning put on by the King Urban Life Center. All of them are doing incredible work on the east side of Buffalo, and many rarely get recognition for that work.
Yeah, so we wanted to do part of that today. Right now, we are joined by Kim LeVar. She's the winner of the East Side Excellence Entrepreneur Award, as well as Gamad Truitt Walden, an East Side Excellence Youth winner, along with Dr. Digna Saad and attorney Sam White, representing Elizabeth Triggs. All of you, thank you for being on the couch with us. Hopefully I didn't butcher those names too much. First of all, congratulations on these awards. This recognition is important. Who would like to start us off and talk a little bit about that recognition?
How about Dr. Saad?
Yes, well, beautiful. Thanks for having us. So at the King Urban Life Center, we stand on the principles that your zip code shouldn't determine or be a predictor of success and failure. And we are trying to break barriers and amplify the voices of the East Side through education, economic empowerment, affordable housing. And this was our first gala, inaugural gala, and we decided to uplift the space by bringing the excellence, highlighting what really happens at the East Side, and stay away from the deficit framework that has been used for a while to portray what happens at the East Side.
How many winners were announced today? We have 3 here right now.
We have 3 here today, but we have 49 people that were nominated, and to us, those are the winners. These are the 3 that took a trophy home, but we have 49 excellent, inspired individuals that were nominated, and that should be, we need a larger couch next time.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
We do. 49 people. That is incredible. I mean, folks, can you talk a little bit about what was your award and what did you get it for, and how happy are you that you received it?
Sure. So my name is Kim, and I won the award for innovation and entrepreneurship. I'm the managing director at Clementine Gold Group, and we're located on the east side, right at East Utica and Jefferson.
Yeah. How important is it that you received this recognition, and what kind of work did you do to receive it? Because obviously you're special to a lot of folks in the East Side community.
Yeah, I mean, the East Side is pretty special to me. My family, when they first came to America, located on the East Side. My parents' first home was there. So for me, that foundation is really why I work on the East Side. And, in terms of work that we do, it's really about being innovative. So we work on Clean Mobility Buffalo, which is, bringing electric vehicles onto the East Side, different things like that.
Very cool.
And we have a youth winner here
That's
as
right.
well. You are a part of Breaking Barriers and so many other wonderful things. Your write-up was very long. Explain what you won and how you do work in this community.
So my name is Jamad. It was the Youth Excellence Award, I believe.
Yeah.
And that was just insane to be nominated for it. I work for Urban Christian Ministries, and basically what we do is we have a lot of youth who are primarily on the east side of Buffalo, who we bring in to teach them about youth leadership and developing hardcore skills that they can use in jobs or using it in their lifetime. So we just get to have that opportunity. And on the Breaking Barriers front, Daniel Robinson is my mentor, and we just also collect a lot of youth, especially young black men of color, and we just get to, again, teach them skills and just show them what a job environment is like, and it's just an amazing thing that we get to do.
Very cool. At such a young age.
Very
Well said
nice.
there. Sam, you're representing Ms. Triggs. Can you tell us a little bit about her and what her recognition is this afternoon?
Mrs. Triggs won a Legacy Leadership Award for her work with None Like You, We Care community outreach. For 40 years, she's been organizing resources around the calendar, not just at the holidays, not just in an emergency, but reliably. She goes out into the community, she talks with real people, she gives out her personal telephone number and takes calls all day long, and I take her calls when she's got something to refer to me. I've been working with her for 6 years, and it's truly been a pleasure. The way that she leads is by listening first, and by building relationships. It's not about doing for someone, it's about coming together and empowering them to be part of their own solution. And many of the recipients are later volunteers. And it's just such a wonderful organization to be a part of, and the way that I've seen so many people have their dignity restored through her community outreach is just tremendous.
That's incredible.
It is.
Helping the youth, bringing resources that may not be available to those on the east side, and then helping others by really giving your personal phone number for whatever they may need is amazing, and that is what is sitting on this couch right now. Digna, explain who the others who are nominated, what are some of the things they're doing on the east side of Buffalo that is also remarkable?
Well, they turn ordinary things into extraordinary things. Like, for instance, we have the notary. The notary is somebody that you don't think about, but somebody can lose their housing if they don't have access to a notary. And it's hard to find someone on the east side that's open, the whole day, 8 hours. We also have folks doing work on the racism part, like how do we advance what's going on in our communities, and we beautifying gardens. So the list is so exhaustive. Like, remember, we only opened this award for 1 month. The nominations, and what's important about this award is that it's peers review. So it was the community that nominated, the community that selected. It wasn't us at the King Urban Life Center in the boardroom making those decisions. And most importantly, it will be important to know that this is not a one and done. We are hoping to set a tradition. This is going to happen every single year on December 10th, which is International Human Rights Day.
Great.
By the way, if there's an opportunity for folks who may want to either get involved next year or in future years to nominate, how do they reach out to you to let people know, hey, this person should deserve some recognition?
Great question. The nominations are open today, and they're going to be open until December 10th next year. We're going to have it open the whole year, so folks can nominate whoever they want, whenever they want. And December 10th next year, we'll know who the next winners are.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here and what you're doing. And thank you all for what you're doing. It's amazing. I'm so happy that you got honored for what you're doing.
Congratulations.
Thank you
Thanks,
for
guys.
having us.